Okay, so I got no limit, baby. Yeah, I put the other. This is part two. I do apologize to bore my fans. Okay, um, so because I don't have to go ahead and edit and do all that other stuff, I like to go ahead and get this done straight as possible. So talking about the Justin Timberlake. So I'm bringing all the time because I was big into music. This was the another trip that video came out. This is when the girls come wild, going big, BET Uncut. So this all was going on, and Janet Jackson was trying to like. She had got criticism before in '97, and when I was watching high school in '98, when she did the Velvet Rope, and I know it was Singapore. I think it was Singapore would not let the album because she had the lesbian the LGB free zone song on there, the girl Miss Boy, that song, and then tonight's night singing Roy Stewart song about I love you girl, and you know what I'm saying, it's you and like a police in the song, and then she had I get so lonely, and I know Lisa Marie Presley was singing. It was the one that was talking to her, okay, her sister-in-law, okay, Michael Jackson's ex-wife, okay? Yeah. And they say she's not a black one. Well, actually, technically, she is a part black. Lisa Marie, just like Abraham Lincoln, and Tom Hanks was Abraham Lincoln's long distance cousin on that black mix of Spanish, black mix with Cherokee and white, Melungeon DNA. And Steve Martin had like a Lumbee and Melungeon. They all have Native American black blood. Yeah, that's what I'm not making it up. Elvis Presley was Melungeon. Okay, just like Abraham Lincoln, like when Jane Elliott told what's the name Jerry Pickett that Abraham Lincoln was the first one to have black blood and black in President Obama. Okay, he was the Cherokee and black. Okay, and yeah, he was Melungeon. That's actually Hanks, which is that's his mama maiden name. Talking about Abraham Lincoln. That's Tom Hanks' long distance cousin. You can tell Tommy got that curly brown hair. That's that black DNA. Okay, when he was in Bosom Buddies, that's why his old pale and blonde hair son say he can use the word nigga because he. I'm not condoning that. I hate the N word, but he know he has black blood. Okay, he high yellow and can pass as a blonde. Is he have blue eyes? White man, but he got black emphasized Native American that's not white, either Cherokee, okay, to the southern and the south, in the Appalachian Mountains. So anyway, so when Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson, my mama, Captain said she's not a black one. I'm talking about at least Rita Presley. Yep, she's a sister, a high yellow sister. Anyway, let's get to the subject, okay? So, she was playing when she said, y'all know I had that Velvet. I don't forget. So she was trying. She was still married to that Mexican American dude who played the Cholo dude that was in Poet Justice with Tupac. Renee Alexander, her second husband, the one that Bob Brown said that he was going with Jan Jackson, like she was cheating on Renee and would not marry him because he was too dog. You know, y'all remember. I'm not trying to bring more tea this, but I gotta refresh my YouTubers. Okay, so you know when the Bob Brown story, he supposed to slip with Jan Jackson, and Jan before he started going Whitney, and Janet this show, but he confronted Janet that because Renee Elizondo and what's the high yellow brother James Borge was her first husband, and that Joe Jackson, excuse me, Barbara had to disagree because Joe Jackson did not like the fact that James the Borge, high yellow and white daddy, dark skinned mama, now taking got some Native American black and white blood in her came out dark skin, talking about the Borge family, because of drugs and stuff what was going on. I'm not trying to make fun because the white daddy had abused him and sexual abusing and everything. He was erased and everything, and supposed to be a preacher. They mentioned it in the movie when they did TV1 about Bobby the Boys. So James the Boys were going through drugs and stuff, and he didn't. That's why they ran to the Las Vegas. It's similar to like a Tupac story. I'm not lying to make fun of it. Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Janet Jackson and James went to Las Vegas to get away from Joe Jackson. And that's why, and they had to end the marriage. No, so that and Joe Jack and James divorce can pass for like a Mexican or Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? Latinos come in all different shades, but it's the typical look. Okay, with their olive skin tone, high yellow, and their loose curly wavy black hair. Okay, so Bob Brown stop. Okay, I mean, yeah, the whole family got. There's nobody dark brown in that media family. Okay, they know none of Jackson was that color. They were not dark brown. Michael Jackson was not no dark West Side complexion. Sorry, Jamie Foxx on BET awards. Michael Jackson was camel. Okay, like my color. He wasn't no dark West Side. None of them Jacksons, including high yellow toy. That's her natural color. All of them was light, high yellow, brown, caramel, milk chocolate. There was no dark chocolate. Okay, so the new kids, the grandkids now, are high yellow and look like white folks like Michael Jackson kids and have Dominican like Tito Jackson's kids, from D3 to the part Dominican, you know what I'm saying? And what Jan Jackson son is part Arabian, all different shapes, sizes of color. It was on a Vibe show, the fan Michael Jackson, that documentary that Oprah Winfrey was trying to go against right when the R. Kelly thing was going on. And Oprah Winfrey had that Wade, I can't stand him, whatever his name, the one who was trying to beat Michael Jackson, and the other white dude on there trying to lie and get some money, lie on the man while he dead. Okay. When it was on the Vibe show before the African, the African channel now. Now I don't know who Jackson's daughter is that, but she do like Paris though. She's a white girl. Okay, there wasn't Paris on there with Tito's son. Okay, Tito is part Dominican. Okay, part Hispanic. So y'all stop. Okay, they mix in the Jackson family. They mix with black and Indian white too. And I did not know that there was some talk about Catherine has an agent in her. I saw about the Michael Jackson's heritage. People was disagreeing. I agree because Michael was not no pure black person. And just none of us are pure black. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I don't forget that story. I don't forget that. But Bob Brown said he had sex with Janet Jackson and kicked out the butt house butt kick. Okay, I ain't trying to make fun of Janet. So, but Janet Jackson was still in Jehovah's Witness, okay, and she had married Renee Zondo. So when Back in Forever Road came out, so y'all wasn't young, y'all was young, y'all wasn't born, and y'all was I'm turning 18, and she had did a lesbian together again when she has like two sides of her in African clothes. You know what I'm saying? And together again. So about when her friends who died of AIDS and stuff. So understand that that album was like a big country because it's like, and I think that it has something to do with Madonna because she was competing against Madonna and Paula Abdul back in '89. Okay, and Madonna got nasty and her blonde bitch until before Erotica was Justify My Love. Okay, so I believe it was competition. She was trying, well, let me get a little Nancy Janet myself, you know what I'm saying, so I can get some money. I mean, no offense, man, Janet, I felt that because she felt competition because Madonna. Okay, okay, Madonna took all her clothes off, and her and Paula Abdul could not compete with Janet Jackson. I mean, with Madonna. Okay, but Janet Jackson and Paula can compete. Okay, Madonna took all her clothes off, and Nancy and we're going bisexual and lesbian and everything, and talking about. Just for my love. Okay, I don't forget them doggone days. Y'all know them days. I remember them days. I remember them days. Yeah. So anyway, erotica, erotic, put your hands all on my body. Okay, her sex book. Okay, so that's from before Lil Kim was doing the thought. Okay, and Millie Jackson was doing it back in the '80s. Doing the sexual stuff. And then Dina Howard sees Madonna as her role model. Okay, they're from Detroit. Okay, and so Dina Howard said, "Yeah, that's my role model on 1995 Vibe magazine." Okay, I'll be a freak until day until dawn. But she never Madonna was our role model. Okay, yeah, damn, exactly. Yeah, I be knowing a lot of stuff. So I read a lot of stuff because I always into interviews. Getting back to Justin Timberlake. So I knew when she did All For You at the non-professional movie, the part two, she still was more sexual, but now more heterosexual, should I say? And because she got a lot of controversy, I remember the comments on Vibe magazine. So as a black woman, I wouldn't be doing all these and stuff. They were saying it on the comments on Vibe magazine. And she said she never be with no woman and stuff and answer those questions. And so she still was trying to be more sexual, and trying to be, she's 38 years old, trying to be in the young crowd and trying to get that young crowd. So she was dating, a lot of folks don't know, she was dating Justin Timberlake. Okay. Back in 2002 in July, Missy Elliott's birthday party in Florida, I believe. Good Morning America here in Houston Chronicle talk about you. Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson was making out at Missy Elliott's birthday party. Work it, but okay, this before her song came out. They say yeah, all right. So then, okay, so they broke up. I don't know how they broke up. He started dating Cameron Diaz, and I didn't know Diddy was dating Cameron. So I want you to know that Cameron Diaz dated Diddy too. So I don't know how Justin Timberlake, after he left Britney and did a Cry Me a River with Justin Timberlake, because he is known to make fun of his girlfriends. We gotta understand that. The reason why he's not sincerely to apologize and make it look racial, but he made fun of Britney. So right after Aaliyah had died, 2001, 2002, Left Eye had died. Timberland didn't have no female artist of Missy Elliott. So he had to get a hot artist, a male artist, and it was Justin Timberlake. Because that's when I first heard Carter River, I thought that was genuine. I didn't think that was, no, I'm not lying. Because the beats of Timberland beats, I thought that was genuine singing that song. But no, that was Timberland. I mean, it was Justin Timberland. Justin Timberlake. So, and the reason why I'm gonna tell y'all that why a lot of people, I think he went to the R&B crowd. Okay, because one thing people from the 1990s do not talk as much like I did. Okay, because I'm from the 1990s, I'm from the 80s too. I'm born '79. I remember when we always going to check the multiracial box on the Census 2000. They did the rejected so you can check one more box. And people were speculating, like I talk about how the mixed blood of folks I just mentioned about, every person, hair likely and all. Okay, and we noticed because Britney Spears from Louisiana, and a lot of people Creole. I've not a lot, but a few people talked to me and said that woman has Creole blood, that she's passing as white. Okay, I've heard that story many times about Britney Spears passing as white. Okay, I also heard the reason why she chose, just word on the street back in 1999, 2000, that she chose Justin Timberlake because he has some secret black blood, okay? Because that hair is crazy. Y'all looking at straight hair, relaxed. Some white dudes get relaxers too. Should I say white passing dudes? If they got some black DNA. Um, to straight the hair because the hair was curly. It wasn't straight. Okay, I remember just when he was sitting in the bed, singing "Tear on My Heart." Okay, I was a big fan of NSYNC as well, trying to get in the boy band back in the days. Okay, but I don't forget the day. Y'all trying to get in the boy band. I haven't talked about it later on. I want to be a executive to find out how racial it was not to get in. So he had curly hair. And we all speculate that he had black ancestry because that curly hair. It was so spiral, so almost kinky hair, so-called woo hair. Okay. And it's like, nah, that dude got some black blood in here. Everybody was on social media when you have Facebook and MySpace, maybe I can't on, but on AOL and Yahoo and the message boards, they were all saying that Justin Timberlake had some black blood. That 9, 10, somebody in the family tree, yes, his parents look white, but somebody in that family tree had some black blood. Okay, so right after NSYNC and what's the name when Lou Pearlman did them dirty and nasty and being his own sexual predator at the time, like damn, all these people in the industry was sexual predating. You know, I'm talking about okay, Harvey Weinstein, this Epstein, Dr. Luke. The list goes on. Oh, damn. The Christos, it's like, damn. And I'm glad that I was discriminated against because he wanted a Latino. I'm mixed Spanish or look Spanish. The look Hispanic. Okay, my Spanish was from Louisiana. Okay, not Mexican. Italian and white. Now, I have a friend who's part Italian who tells me that he thinks I'm Italian. But I don't know any Italian. I know African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English. I didn't see it at the time. Okay, well, that's me doing my research in 2016. More of it. Okay, I didn't know back in '99. In 99, all I thought was black and French, Creole, and English and American. And I'm caramel skin with ashy kinky hair. I'm not dark chocolate and I'm not pale. I don't look like, and I'm not fair high yellow like what's name Drake. So I'm a caramel light brown, somebody being like brown, somebody whatever you want to call it, okay? Buzz guy, whatever you want to call it, okay? And when I saw the Virgin Records ad and called, and it was a voicemail saying for Italian, Latin, white guys, I said, so I'm kind of glad that because Lou Pearl was nasty. I heard he was molesting and having sex. Yeah, I'm trying to get that scam. I'm trying to lifetime award, lifetime whatever, a documentary and all us to know. I mean, about somebody, some big old ugly man. And I'm not trying to be racial. It would be a black, Hispanic, white, whatever. But nasty, old, gray hair man trying to holler at me. Come on, man, this is disgusting. I feel sorry for them though. I'm glad I was discriminated against the EOC. We didn't know EOC award for that. Okay, equal opportunity commission. I have to contact them. But anyway, I'm not making fun of them. I'm glad I wasn't glad. Okay. Ew. So Lou Pearlman. So the reason I'm bringing this up because people don't do their research. So the get away from the NSYNC and that disgusting Lou Pearlman was to go on the black side. And you know we're not pure black, okay? The R&B, especially when people on social media, on Yahoo, on AOL, on chat rooms will I always heard songs a lot. He got black blood. He part black because that curly hair. Justin Timberlake knew. Let me go on the R&B side, and I'm about to bash Justin Timberlake with that. Hello, because in NSYNC in this is when I think when Eminem started bashing before he made some Shady song back in 2000 and making fun of Britney Spears and Fred Durst, which singing Fred Durst and Christina Aguilera gave head or something Britney Spears, something like that. Okay, before he even started bashing the boy bands and other folks started bashing, and it was on MTV and all of them in this nice house when NC Tearing on My Heart and I Want You Back came out, okay? Look at that video with that I Want You Back, that curly hair, and when he had that curly hair in there, okay? You can tell his little high yellow brother, okay? Now, this what they were saying. Well, why everybody's bashing us? And Justin Timberlake, like, okay, like rappers talking about being from the ghetto or something like that. But we're from the suburbs. Why we can't talk about something like that, okay? We're talking about experience in the suburbs. He wasn't thinking about R&B, okay? He wasn't thinking about hip hop and beatboxing, okay? So people, that's why I love that I have my own channel and I can run my mouth because I don't forget that interview. And I looked at him aside like, okay, I don't like the jigaboo coonery that the prior press complex meeting, okay, not early 1990 for gangster rap before they had made what's it called it Interscope Records. So no offense to Jimmy Iovine, okay. Leaving the rock industry and also produced a song called Rock and Roll Nigga back in 1978 with Patti Smith, okay, bashing Jesus Christ and black and native and Irish and supposed Mexican bloodline Jimi Hendrix, okay, nigger, okay, yes, he produced that song. So then years later, he make his own record label and work with Suge Knight and all them in Death Row Records. And yes, and I do believe, I'm not trying to make rumors and things. I believe that when he's talking about the Power Press Complex and that meeting in California, I believe Ivan was involved. I'm sorry, I'm not making excuses. I'm not private clouded. I'm not trying to make this is my opinion. Okay, all right, as American, but you did dirty. Okay, both. And no offense to Jewish and Italian people. Okay. And Jesus was darker than me, okay? And I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I Roman blood, Latin, I Spanish and French in my blood. Maybe someday, I don't know, because Louisiana, they had a lot of that mixing going on. But, okay. But you know that Italians get made fun of, like afterwards, about the gangster mob thing. And Jews get made fun of about the bloodsuckers and all other stuff, that anti-Semitic stuff. And I'm not here to promote none of that stuff on my channel. I'm not going to be a bigot, refuse to be one. Because all of us are hurt behind this WASP, white American, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant bigotry in this country. And I'm also a former Protestant Catholic as well. So that we all hurt, okay? like that LBJ ad about Goldwater over here in Alabama. Hey, nigger is and Catholicism, Judaism, and all other ism. It's sad that we fight each other, not knowing that we are enemies to the clean. Okay, but exploiting each other, I'm not for. Okay, now I'm not trying to have bash Jews, but the ones who doing that, that's no different than Hitler doing what did the Jews back in the night and back in the Nazis and making Jews look terrible till people start hating what they used to be. But the Jews was smart, take control of the media. To my African people cooning and talking about, oh, they take over, that sound like the Ku Klux Klan and Nazis. I used to watch those white supremacists on the talk show back in the 90s time when the Jews took over. Once you learn how they took over, I'm not talking about people who did dirt. I'm talking about the true ethics of their money and how they run. Okay, and I'm trying to learn the ethics of how Jews do their money too. Okay, and that's what the what's his name, Beyonce husband was talking about the OJ Chronicles thing, and he was not trying to be intimate. He was trying to tell us do the same thing. Stop whining about how they're taking over things because that's what's making your music, or whether Gentile, Jew, white person, that controls your music. Okay, you not controlling music. You might say black music, but if it's not owned by someone one drop black DNA, no, I'm one drop, then hush. Okay, and don't get me wrong, Jews might have some black because the first Jews were black. Okay, and ties and the Hamble DNA. Okay, I understand that, but they not identified black. Okay, I do see people's mixed, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so stop. Okay, stop whining like slaves in plantation and learn how to be like that. Stop thinking like a victim and think like a victor. Okay, I'm not thing I hate about if we celebrate victimhood. I'm for being a victor. Okay, so let's get back to the subject. So point is going back to what I'm saying. Justin Timberlake knew, that's why I gave him a side eye, that in the industry they market. And I did not like some of the hip hop music. I like some of the hip hop music, but some of the hip hop music back before all this was exposed, I knew it was a bunch of ghetto imagery, no different than what's it called? The mission shows the black face in the man meeting separate picture and all and the savage, aka the thug today. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was about that because I had to read when people started, you don't act black, okay? When just tell me all the time, he's getting me upset. And I had to read a book that actually told you that these stereotypes came out of slavery in Jim Crow. And some of the African people who don't know the history, okay, will sit here and think that's how you're supposed to act. No, you have to be your own person. So that's why that I talk about this, okay? So going back in the situation with this, Justin Timberlake, when he said I knew, but he was trying to, in my opinion, if he has black DNA trying to pass. So when Lou Pearlman either raped y'all, did something like a fun, there's nothing fun to make fun of, did y'all nasty, dirty, took y'all money along with Backstreet Boys, that's when you want to take a money grab. Oh, let me not claim I got black blood because I got this loose curly, and I hate to use the word nappy, almost nappy hair. Okay, let me go ahead and put a fade to it and start acting all hip hop. And then when you was making out with just Janet Jackson was trying to get her young days, okay? So she's trying to date young men like Whitney was dating Ray J, okay, after leaving Bob Brown, okay, trying to get in their young days. Nicole Brown was dating young Ron Goldman, okay? Trying to get in, trying to get her Stella got her groove back. And she chose Justin Timberlake 2002 because they were up making out and kissing at Missy Elliot's birthday party. Now, why I'm bringing this up is because I don't think this is too much erasure. I don't like what Justin Timberlake's doing and how he did Britney and because they said he did Britney dirty and how he did Janet. I know he did Janet dirty. However, I believe it was personal because for some reason they broke up and she started dating the Dupree. And I don't know what between Janet Jackson, Jermaine Dupri, and Justin Timberlake issues came in. I don't know why they had a breakup. Weird. Don't know. Very weird. Why they had a breakup? I don't know. The thing is, what time I gotta call my homegirl because I know she mad because I got a new phone. Okay, anyway. So the time is so anyway. So what happened is Justin Timberlake when he did, and one thing we got people bash Janet, not only because she's African descent, okay, African descent, mixed with Native and whatever, and white and supposed to be Chinese and a Catholic side of family, she's of color. But Channel 13 here in Houston did a exposure. A lot of folks not know when, and I saw the tape, after I woke up and everything. Just people's on the chat room on Black Voice and saying that they were showing it that people was trying to call HPD, Houston Police Department, to get Janet Jackson arrested for a Super Bowl thing, and they came arrest because their text said, "Oh, we can show her breasts." Now I don't know if they changed that now, but they defended it. And what happened is with Janet Jackson, they show her entourage going to Montrose. If anyone know Montrose, like the LB is like a very punk rock, um, skateboard, the piercings and all that stuff, the edge type look, and also it's very LGBT area. And in that area, there's a lot of tattoos, a lot of piercings, and they went to that area, one of the tattoo parlors or piercing parlors, where they exposed that Janet Jackson's entourage did buy the nipple ring. So they was going to the situation with the girls gone wild. She was trying to get attention, I do believe, but not where her bare breast was supposed. He was supposed to tear the black part of her outfit, her costume, and just show the see-through breasts with the nipple ring. So similar to Girls Gone Wild without actually doing Girls Go Wild, but just tear to the whole thing off. And the reason why I believe that because he was mad. Now I don't think he raised that he could be. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but I know you're attacking these celebrities of African sin, Jen and Prince. Okay, and Michael Jackson actually danced for y'all when y'all was on the MTV Awards back in 2000 when Britney Spears did it. Was I did it again? Strip club performance. Okay, um, show that came out and Janet Jackson. Oh, I don't forget that. And so Janet Jackson was dating Justin Timberlake, and and I think that you said MTV was involved. And I'm not glad that they banned talking about CBS banning Janet. I'm not glad, I found out that the white dude that did that, who's married to an Asian woman to be on talk, needs to be on talk. Um, uh, he's guilty of sexual harassment girls. I heard that too. He had some sexual scandals too at CBS. I heard, and they were making fun of that Asian woman getting. Remember, folks making fun of she had a new. She don't look the same like she did on talk. Well, Charles Osborne, I forgot his name. He is CBS, but he banned Jen. Okay, and I'm not for that. MTV could have been banned before because this was going on. Michael Jackson was going through that sexual scandal with the Hispanic dude, Gavin Aviso. I'm going to go ahead and say his name. Sure, I don't care. Because the man came out after he became a grown man. He born 10 years after me back in 89. Okay, same age Chris Brown age. I'm 179. He came out, Michael Jackson, before I turned 30 back in 2009, that he did not get molested. Okay, that he was running for the law, being a fugitive, being a thug, okay? And yes, he came out and made that after Michael Jackson died, that it was a lie. That his mama, Mammy, Janet Aviso, trying to turn into Janet Jackson, okay? So all this was going on with her brother. And I think that Justin Timberlake was do as I heard on ET Canada, Michael, the MTV probably liked the fact that they have honored Michael Jackson Award, Vanguard Award, before they took it off, okay? Well, Oprah Winfrey, the documentary about Michael Jackson's so-called sexual abuse scandal, okay, because he was innocent. Okay, they was trying to make fun of Janet, okay? And I believe that MTV was doing it because Michael Jackson was not the first African-American person to be on MTV, but to make it big on MTV. Because there were artists African before Michael Jackson, but they were big like Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson Thriller came in, that's when they broke the barrier, the racial barrier, okay? So what happened is, let's make fun of his sister, take it out on her at the Super Bowl, okay? And use Justin Timberlake because Justin Timberlake was mad that the fact that she no longer with him and she with Jermaine Free. I believe that. That's my opinion, okay? Now, she thought that it was over, but he still heard crime and real with Britney. Because you know that Michael Jackson wannabe, Wayne, whatever his name, the one that was on the documentary that was trying to talk to Oprah Winfrey, he slept with Britney, okay? when I'm a Slave for You came out. That's why Justin Timberlake came out and did her dirty. People are sometimes forgetting that. Because when he was trying to get that money about Michael Jackson's estate, in line time when Michael Jackson abused him, when he testified Michael Jackson didn't abuse him, that's when people started calling him out on social media. All the dances he knew that he started exposing his drug business. Yes. So people guys, I keep up with this industry, baby. Sure, yeah. So Michael Jackson, so this is all this scandal going on, y'all. Oh Lord, I forget this stuff. So 2004, because Michael Jackson got arrested right then the Martin Bashir came out, okay? When he edited stuff, make Michael Jackson like a pedophile, and I'm glad Maura Porridge was on the other one to show Michael Jackson secretly recorded, where it showed that it was stuff edited to make Michael Jackson like a pedophile. Martin Bashir is not a good reporter, okay? And so what happened is, this was a attack on Janet, okay? Now, she was Virgin Records. I don't know who's in charge with Virgin Records, but y'all need to stop forgetting that Tom Mottola was with Sony. And he was married Mariah Carey, who was African American, Irish, and Vince Hispanic, Latina, okay? Had left him and took some of that money. I mean, I believe he did, she did. Took some of that money, okay? And he used Jennifer Lopez's career to knock her down, because folks forget that Jennifer Lopez was dating Tom Tola right after they had broke up, after she left her Cuban American husband, her new wife, and she was dating Dee Mark Anthony. Martin was still married, okay? So not the bash, I love Jennifer Lopez too. This was an attack on the Jacksons because Michael Jackson called out Tom Mottola for being racist and devilish in 2002 before that Martin Bashir came in. Okay? Understand that, so I do believe it has something to do with that. Then try to say, that's my opinion now. Okay? I'm not trying to put words in nobody's mouth, but it's my opinion. And Dr. whoever his name is, Curry, everybody he's something to know. He was paid to do that, okay? You don't give nobody what's that preparing? What's the drug for? They're supposed to put you to sleep. That's for surgery. It's not for sleeping aid. And Mike Jackson was injecting, he was getting in trouble to get folks' names and put his son name, Joseph Baker name, to get the drug, okay? And no doctor ain't supposed to do that. So he went against his ethics, and he got locked up. He should got locked up. I don't care how much money, made me lose my license behind that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe go to jail behind your debt, okay? People say, well, he just he had a business handler, but do the doctor. The doctor's responsible, not Michael Jackson. Okay, now Michael Jackson stole it'd be different. But no, the doctor prescribed knowing it was a violence. Remember that Australian 60 Minutes, that white woman asked Maury, why would you give him that stuff if he didn't want to answer the question? So they already had this big issue in Hollywood, and this was a bash. Justin Timberlake mad at Janet for leaving him for just Jermaine Dupri, okay? Chris calls John, okay? And the Brat friend, okay? Okay, and they also work with was they working with TLC one time? That was the face record, but yeah. So anyway, they was upset now, and so they were he was in his feelings, in my opinion. He said, man, at Britney, and then he was looking at Britney, how Madonna was making out with Britney, but years later they did a song with Justin Timberlake, Madonna and Justin Timberlake with Timberlake. And so Timberland, sadly, we always heard like 9/11 when Leah passed away in the airplane crash. And so this was another come up to work with Justin Timberlake, especially, I'm gonna be honest with you, a white artist, okay? Make money. Now, I'm not into the hip hop artists no more. I'm going for the white folks' money. Just camera scan not Justin Timberlake. Camera scan Timberlake knew what he was doing, make that money for that white folk money. Even though we know Justin Timberlake have some black in him, but more with that white folks' money, get that buku money. So he worked with Justin Timberlake to make that money because the Justified album is very urban. He had what's his name, Pharrell working on the first one with the clips. Yes, okay. And then you the first song in Cotton River and Rock Your Body, okay, and that's when Janet Jackson sings on Talk to me, boy. Okay, I forget that, and I kind of feel was she singing the back of that song because she had a girl with dark hair, like a dark hair white girl, a Latina in there, in that video, and then too one thing when Honey came out. No offense to my Afro mestiza Chicana part white sister, Jessica Alba. She was giving Justin Timberlake all this hip hop credit. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be racist or anything. With the big lips and wide nose, with the Afro Mexican DNA, that she could do a second DNA test on PBS and show her black name, like the one on Lopez Night. No, sis. Okay, just today was hip hop was before Justin became famous. So let's stop making, saying she didn't mention Missy or Tim or people before like Ella Cool J, Salt Pepper, something. You know what I'm saying? She went straight to Justin Timberlake and bumping him up when she did the movie Honey. I remember watching it. Okay, and I just like Justin Timberlake. I'm like, hold on, but Justin Timberlake did not originate hip hop. Stop. Padre, it's in Spanish, okay? Point is, she played a higher sister in Honey too. She showed in. She played a higher sister in Honey, not Latina. Honey McDaniel's with a higher mama and daddy. Okay, let's call it like it is. In the hood of African people, yes. She ain't play a Latina, okay? Ain't there no Puerto Rican Mexican or anything. She played a sister of African descent, ADOS. Well, so string, some of our family white DNA probably dropped in, but this listed as black because the one drop rule. Her mama, Loretta McKee, who played a mini high yellow passing ass white movie queen with Halle Berry played in what movie she played in. My ex half white mama, okay, she playing Sparkle, the original Sparkle before the one Whitney Houston came years later. This is one of the 70s. Okay, she played in many movies, and she played in Jungle Fever when West Stites left her one someone real white. I don't know how yellow part white. Okay, one that white with Eva King Singer's tires got some black in it too. But okay, Jungle Fever. Okay, and she was screaming like before Angela Bassett, camera scan, but didn't wait exhale. Okay, let's call it like it is. She already playing song by Passing White. She played the high yellow woman in ATL when New Mama, okay, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, her dark skin, they pull her behind out line. The time she stole the clothes, she actually had money, and T.I. didn't want her ass. Okay, let's be real, baby. Belinda Key playing Brewster plays. She straight. She played a lesbian. Remember the dark human dog? She was brown skin. Girlfriend moving apart. Miss Sophie said, I saw you." With movie with Old Winfrey and Jackie and Robin Given when after she left Tyson. Tyson played was the dark skinned brother, the one who sold dope, and Brewster played. I'm gonna tell y'all that I love to entertain my crowd. And Mike Tyson and my grandfather Port I was watching was one of his thug friends. Okay, Mike Tyson played them. Yeah, Brewster played this. Robin Given and Mike Tyson was still together at the time. Again, but I watched Olivia Cole played and Bruce. She played Miss Sophie. I saw you. I saw you. She was homophobic. I saw you. Y'all can get okay. But I know Loretta McKee. Okay, yes. Okay, my dad grew up watching Loretta McKee, and yes. Okay, she was big, and I'm not trying to bash Mariah Carey before high yellow Mariah. This was a high yellow woman had career. Okay, long hair. Okay, yes. Okay, Loretta McKee. Okay, so point is okay. Hannah McDaniel talking about Miss Jessica Alba, okay. Well, found she had some black DNA. Her dad's side of the family tree, there's Mexican America. They have them big nose and big lips. Okay, didn't come from no native, came from African bloodline in Mexico. Point is, okay. I'm gonna give Justin Timberlake all power, baby. No, señorita. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Truth of the matter is, go back to the situation. So that's why this whole big issue is y'all forget is that Justin Timberlake was in his feelings and I believe MTV someone racist who claimed to be our friend who invited to the cookout ain't supposed to be in the cookout had probably told Justin Timberlake to do that because he was still mad at Janet for leaving him for Jermaine Dupri. But he had Cameron Diaz. He had a part white, part Latina. Okay, mixed woman, kind of like a white one, but she's mixed. Cuban ain't no full blown black, full white people. They got the black people ain't no full blown black people either. They mixed with Native too. Native people mixed with them DNA and black. Okay, all the mixes. One came out looking more white and whatever, and they trying to choose what I didn't want to go instead of just going over the genetics with him. Okay, it is what it is. She had because she was in California. She said she was treated like a other with her last name, her being mixed and look like a white woman, and everybody thinks she's part Mexican, she's Cuban, and she talked about that before, and how white folks were shocked that she was part Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Can't really talk about that. Okay, so I'm always gonna give my mix was a credit on my channel. I claim myself mixed as well. Point is, Justin Timberlake saw that Cameron Diaz before she did the what's that independent woman Yes, the Child song, Charlie's Angels. Okay, thank you. So please, y'all don't know y'all history, but I give you the history because I remember all this stuff. Okay, so that's why. So I believe the whole reason why that he did that. Okay, MTV like the fact that Michael Jackson was perceived as a pedophile, and they had the Vanguard War, and they gave him so much honor all these years in the 80s and 90s, and next thing this allegations come in, so they had to make fun of his sister, okay, and discredit her. She was trying to get that young crowd be a little extra a girl's gone wild. She did that back in the Velvet Rope, and I offer you to be the sexual. That's why they both the albums are made in Singapore, which is a Muslim country. Yes, they were because of all of the homosexual, bisexual stuff, lesbian, we call it, and sexual and BDSM, rope burn. Okay, yes, and then when it came to Alpha, it was too sexual. Okay, they banned those two albums in Singapore, and so she was trying to reach that young crowd that was sexualized. Okay, and trying to get up with Madonna because Madonna beat her in Parado back in '89, okay, 1990, okay, while Janet Jackson cover talking about Real Nation, okay, still looking sexy with the Real Nation outfit. She shows all her skin. We love would never do love would never do without you. In 19, I was in the fifth grade, okay, and she had that blonde wig on her head. I don't forget that, okay. And so, point is, I don't forget them doggone. I don't forget them doggone days. No, I don't. Okay. So point is, I'm letting everybody know. Okay. Janet Jackson was trying to get back in the game, and I remember she bashed Madonna in 1994. Okay. Even though Madonna did her brother. Okay. Yes, and they went to the Oscars back in '91 when she did her Dick Tracy in 1990. Okay, she did her nasty, sexual blunt ambition tour. I'm gonna get this baby dick on this art, and she dated Michael Jackson in 1991. There's yes, she did. Okay, it was his date. And she seen a Dick Tracy song. She get nasty at the Oscars. Well, she had a blonde bitch on. And you watch Truth or Dare. She was nasty. Okay, they almost arrested her too. Mm-hmm. So, okay. Dun, 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 like a virgin. Hey! She did slow version. Touch from the very first time. She did a slow version of it. Remember, she had two gay guys. They were Afro Latinos from, there was like Puerto Rican or something from the Harlems. That's how wherever from Bronx, wherever they were from. And they had the point bras. Yeah, I don't forget. In your heart, and then in the performance, she started humping on the bed. But I don't forget them doggone songs too, Madonna. And she grabbed her clutch. Whoa, I forget this, baby. Those, yeah, I'm a couch potato. I remember all this stuff. So that's why that Janet Jackson was trying to get up her game. Paula Abdul tried it, but it didn't work. I guess when she crazy cool, because I heard she got controversy with that. But Janet Jackson about her being Michael Jackson's brother, and you didn't think Bell Road be all about that. I know until 1991 I was shocked. She was talking about all that stuff. And people was actually, because I remember the gospel singers Angie Debbie Winans, Winans B Winans and sister B Winans sister, they came out. It's not natural because Ellen had came out the closet as DeGeneres, and overpay her therapist. Okay, so back in '97, I don't forget, and so that was song to her. And about his homosexuality and fornication. and they had a lot of hate mail. Angie and Debbie, they showed did. I don't think it's on BET tonight with Tavis Smiley. They were talking about this, and then they brought out Janet Jackson's free zone and stuff like that. And she said, "Well, it's not of God. We can't support whatever they were saying about Janet." It was kind of criticizing Janet Jackson. I don't forget that. Yeah, it wasn't string criticism, but they kind of like didn't agree with it. They didn't agree with it, but they was trying to be nice with it because they already were dealing with the controversy about the song. It's not natural. Okay, so understand. I don't forget all this stuff, baby. I don't forget none of this stuff. Okay, so Jan Jackson was still trying to be in that crowd, and I'm not trying to blame Janet. I love Janet. What Justin Timberlake did was wrong. What I don't wish that she would admit that she did try to make a performance similar to what Justin Timberlake was doing because of that Girl Goes Wild situation in Madonna, and of course there was lesbianism, but Madonna and Britney and Christina Aguilera kissing on stage. She was trying to get that crowd, so she can get more money, and then too she was going a lot with her brother being on trial. Okay, about the fake sexual abuse scandal, okay, with Gavin Abizo, okay, who came out and admit that he did lie for his mama, his man, okay, so anyway, so that's from the, okay, so y'all know what's going on, but I keep it real on my channel, and but yeah, so now the apology, so this is my opinion. I don't take it seriously. I think that Justin Timberlake is just doing it because of that Britney documentary. I need to go see it. But Brittany, I gotta give her side out because she did leave. She did sleep with Wade. That's the one who's trying to like Michael Jackson, the white dude was trying to like Wade and put the perm in his head. When Michael had a curly hair, Jerry curl in his head, okay. And his mom was going to the dance rehearsals and trying to stay at the Neverland Ranch and everything. And he testified for Michael Jackson, not against, doing Gavin and Bizzo trial. And later on, when he lost money and he on drugs. So the only money game is in California. If your abuser is there, you can take something. Well, guess what? He saw a line, okay, and it's worth $1 billion. So yeah, okay, that Jackson State. So that's why she laid down, had sex, as she said, I'm a slave for you. She became a sex slave for him and laid down, and that's why he came with Timberland. Cry me a rip, okay? Sadly, after Leah had passed away and all us, don't forget the long years and Timberland and Missy Elliott and all that, because all of them got together, Timberland, Missy Elliott, as friends. They, after the whole Aaliyah situation in 9/11, Michael Jackson, Timberland, and Missy Elliott, Jan Jackson, the Timberlake, Justin Timberlake, and NSYNC, all of them was all coming together, okay? And Alicia Keys, all this, the young artists, the Beyonce and Kelly Rowland, what's her name, Michelle, all of them was coming together. Nelly, all of them working together, and collaborating and stuff and doing other things because it's like it was uniting. And don't forget the Usher and all this on. I mean, so what's going on right after 9/11 situation? Don't forget with Britney Spears and all them. Okay, and Mary J. Blige and all that. Don't forget all that stuff. Okay, that was that back in 2001. You know, so anyway, let me go ahead and go. I talked to y'all later. Thank you for listening to our message. Please subscribe and also listen to my podcast on Zacharias Viva. It's the same thing on Anchor. And subscribe and support my channel and support me as well. And make sure you get a t-shirt, Victor Homelessness. Okay? Thank you so much and God bless.